Dudes and dames, babes and bros, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Jay here, and we're back in 7 Days to Die, finally, after a very long time away. And, as you might recognize, this looks a little familiar, but it's still a little bit different. Where are we? Well, we're back in the hospital in Dyersville on the Navezgane map. But as you can tell, this is nowhere near the same as the game I was playing. Well, I had to didn't have to, but I did restart. My old world is still saved, but I'm probably not going to be playing it anymore. But the reason why I restarted is because the Fun Pimps finally got a update released for the game, which added quite a bit of content to the game. New types of blocks, new types of crafting stations. I'm, day 18 already. I've got a workbench already. I've tried to rebuild this place and make it as close as possible to the way I had it in my other save game. But I'm also going to be doing a couple of things differently. You'll notice I don't have any doors on any of these rooms yet, and I'm probably going to leave it that way because I've been doing some research on the game and how it works, and I've found out that the zombies are attracted to doors. So if you have doors, they're going to come after them. So, not to mention the fact that up here on the top floor, they're probably not all that necessary considering hopefully the damn zombies won't make it up this high. Got a friend here. I still need to I'm still rebuilding. I don't have quite as much stuff as I used to have. I'm working on sealing this up. I'm gonna seal that up almost completely, just like I did in the other thing. As I did before, I'm gonna take out the staircase, and I'm gonna take out the support underneath them, aside from this one thing here, and it's just gonna be a ladder to a vault hatch that'll let me go up to the helicopter pad on the roof. But yeah, I still haven't quite gotten as far with everything as I have in the other game. I'm still missing some calipers for that. Got everything I need for that. But yeah, like I said, they've changed quite a bit about the game. Let me go show you something. I have yet to take this door down, but it's unlocked, so I don't really need to yet. And also, one big thing that I changed. You'll remember from my original game that this was a gap of 2. Well, I decided to seal that up to make it safer. See, like this, I can't fall off because there's not enough room for me to fall off. Yes, let me show you what they have changed. Farming. It's no longer really easy to just grow crops and amass a shitload of food. You'll notice these corn stalks look quite a bit different from the way they used to. Number one, they don't even have any corn on them. Well, that's because they haven't fully grown the corn yet. Also, you'll notice these white patches in the dirt. Well, the white patches are fertilizer. It used to be in the game where you could just dig up dirt and you would get fertile dirt in your inventory just from digging it up. Well, they changed that. If you dig up dirt now, you get dirt fragments. I actually have some in my gardening chest right over here. Dirt fragments. Yes. And you have to mix the dirt fragments with fertilizer in order to make fertile dirt that you can then grow on. But that's not the only way of doing it. You'll also notice I have in here a gardening hoe, or a, yeah, garden hoe. You can take the hoe and you can till the dirt just as you used to be able to in the previous version of the game. However, tilling the dirt now does not make it into those weird peaks and valleys like it used to. The dirt remains flat, but it'll take the grass off and it'll just make it brown. It'll look like this dirt. This is just tilled dirt. It's the stuff with the white splotches that is fertilized. And the way you do that is you actually need to have fertilizer in your inventory. It takes one thing of fertilizer to fertilize a block of dirt. And with the fertilizer in your inventory, just anywhere in here, you can use the hoe. Once you've already tilled the dirt, you till it again, and that adds the fertilizer to it. Now, the reason for doing this, well, growing stuff on dirt like this will not get you much in the way of what you grow. Basically, you will only get one piece of the fruit, whatever it is. You'll get one ear of corn, you'll get one blueberry, you'll get one potato. You'll get one aloe vera plant. That's another thing. They've also added a lot more seeds that you can make and use to plant stuff. You can now grow aloe vera plants. Blueberries, potatoes were old. Corn was old. They've added, you can make chrysanthemum seeds now, so you can grow your own chrysanthemum. Yes, I've got a bunch of chrysanthemum here. The goldenrod flower, I believe, was already in the game. They've also added these mushroom spores. Cotton seeds are old. Coffee beans are old. You'll also notice I have turds. Those you need in order to make fertilizer, because that's what fertilizer is. It's fecal matter. It's nasty, but that's... Have you ever smelled a bag of fertilizer? It smells like shit. It's because it's cow shit. Yeah, so anyways. If you till the dirt, you'll get something along the lines of 2 or maybe 3 fruit back from what you grow. And if you then fertilize the dirt before you plant it, you'll get, I think, about 5 or so fruits from it. So fertilizing the dirt is very important so that you get the maximum amount of fruit back from what you grow. So yeah, this is also kind of a neat way for me to show you guys what this place looked like before I added all 2 tons of shit. Yeah, they have like these glass window frames around where doors used to be. I'm still going to need to seal those up. I may end up putting doors there, I may not, I'm not sure. Windows are going to need sealed up. There's a door here, but it's locked, so I can't do anything with it. I haven't sealed up those windows yet. Oh, back here, more interesting stuff. Yeah, more frames with the glass windows and everything. This is what this area looked like before hell, in my other game, I completely sealed up this opening. I think I left this one open. I sealed this down to 1 vault door, and this opening was completely sealed as well. Right now I'm just leaving stuff open. I have the zombies turned off right now, so I'm not in any real danger aside from starvation and dying of thirst. Yeah, you can see my character there. I've gotten some iron armor already to... Oh yeah, it's not even in that good a condition, because my skills aren't all that good. I've got some cowboy boots, which I think is a new addition. Black shorts as well. Managed to luck out and find a couple of mining helmets. In the early game, all I had was a couple of flashlights, and that sucks for trying to see in the dark to do anything. I've got some trees growing here. Trees grow just like normal, although I'm not sure, but I think fertilizing the ground might make them grow faster. Possibly. I'll have to experiment with that. Yeah, all of the walls that I had in the other game, they're obviously gone. I haven't built them yet. I don't have anything planted in these plots out here yet, but I'm probably going to at some point. These things here are really good for farming. And there's 4 of them. Still have some stuff laying in the parking lot that I haven't gotten rid of. Mainly just because these objects are lootable, so I figure I may as well leave them so I can keep looting them. Now the only problem with that is I have to go away from them for about 5 days before the loot comes back, so I may end up having to go on an adventure to get the loot to respawn. I do have some stuff planted over here, because I've tilled this dirt over here. I've got some blueberries. There's one space that's fertilized. Over here I've got some more corn, which is, I think that's all been fertilized. Dug a hole thinking that I could just dig up some fertile dirt like before. I'm going to have to fill that in at some point with perhaps some sod. And the sod is no longer as easy to make. Oh, I was mentioning that earlier. Making the fertile dirt is a pain in the ass. Why? Because you either need to have I believe you need to have a cement mixer in order to do it. You put the dirt fragments and the fertilizer in the cement mixer, and it actually mixes it up for you and makes fertile dirt. I don't have the cement mixer yet. I don't even have the skill to unlock it. I don't even have anything other than the 9mm rounds for guns. Another thing they changed, you'll notice the complete absence of the 10mm ammo. They got rid of that, and I'm actually kind of glad they did. I may have mentioned this in a previous video, but the SMG that's in the game is an MP5, which in real life uses a 9mm bullet. Is that an SMG? Sniper rifle parts. Oh yeah, I put the snipe, and that's the AK. This is the SMG. I reordered my boxes in here, and there's this one in the corner that's missing. I don't know if I'm going to replace that. Got my food crate. I've got some food. I've been getting some corn up. I've made some meat. I've managed to kill a couple of animals, although not many, because those bastards are a pain in the ass to hunt. Right now, my main goal is to find the book, Mini Bikes for Dumb Shits. The one that teaches you how to build a mini bike, because I've heard some people say that the best way of hunting animals is to just run them over with a mini bike. Yeah, I had to add some wooden blocks there to seal up the door because it was just glass. The little wooden frames with the glass windows, and that just ain't doing very good. So, we're gonna go looting right now. I'm gonna see if I can find that book, as well as any other loot that I can find. A couple of trench coats, I believe. I've already broken into all of these houses. Basically, that was at the start of the game. Let's see. When I started, they spawned me in the over by this cabin. Yeah, this cabin over here, right on the edge of where the radioactive wasteland is. That's that red area. You go out in there, you start taking radiation damage, and you'll die pretty quick if you don't have the proper protective clothing to keep you from taking that damage. But I spawned over here by this cabin, and that's where I hung out for the first couple of days until I decided to just run over here to Dyersville, because I have the map of the Navezgane map. I have the map on my phone, so I could just basically tell, okay, I'm at this cabin over here. If I just head and follow the road east, or is that west? Whatever the fuck. That away. If I just follow the road that away, I'll get to Dyersville, and I can just jump back into my hospital like I had last time. And I've actually been out a little bit, mostly going after airdrops. Yeah. But anyways. Right. So yeah, I came into these houses when I first got into Dyersville, and it was mostly to look for food. So I basically just broke in through the back door and went straight to the kitchen to find food. Now this is a TV, and you'll notice that I can no longer pick it up. That's another thing they changed. You don't pick up the TVs anymore. You use your wrench to break them down. And you'll notice all those little parts and pieces are coming out. Let's see. Electronic components, electrical parts, and scrap plastics. You can also get mechanical parts out of shopping carts, like office chairs, like the chairs with the wheels on the bottom. You can get mechanical parts out of those. You can still break down the beds with a wrench and still get the same stuff. You'll also notice I picked up a picture. You can now scrap those right in your inventory, which is good because it saves me the pain in the ass of just having to hit them and waste my axe durability. Because they've also rebalanced a lot of things as far as how long your tools will last, which is kind of a pain for the early game because I'm having to make axes like a lot. On the plus side, though, they have seemed to fix, there was a glitch with the water in the game. Not the drinking water, well, I mean, technically, the bodies of water, you know. Then again, I think they had already fixed that. It was just after I started my first original game in the novice game map. You guys may have seen the second map that I started on, which was a random gen map. I actually deleted that one because the name I used for it, I wanted to reuse for this one, and I'm guessing the game probably would have thrown a fit if I'd have tried to have two games going with the same name. You can also pick up these chairs. That's nothing new, but the reason for picking them up has changed. No gun safe down here, but a duffel bag with a shotgun receiver. Now the reason for picking up that chair, like the picture frames, you can scrap those right from your inventory, which is very helpful. So once again, you don't have to just beat the crap out of them until they break. Okay, I got two leather dusters, but one of them's way better, so I'll just, I can't repair it because I don't have the leather. After I get the other one broken down, I'll probably have it, though. But yeah, got everything in the front. There's no upstairs aside from this one. Ooh, a bookshelf. Can I get the book? No. You can still break down the air conditioning units with your wrench. Those also another good place to get mechanical parts. Yeah. I'll have to come back for that later. I've already amassed a shitload of those parts. So, and they have changed the recipes for some items, like the workbench, for example. You need mechanical parts to make one now. So, yeah. I'm basically just hoping to find bookcases right now, so I can hopefully find that book. Another duster and a hoodie. More cowboy boots and sunglasses. Well, let's see. That duster is really weak. scrap that. A white hooded sweatshirt. Well, that would be up my alley, considering I do like the white color for clothes. I mean, and not to mention the fact I'm wearing a white tank top right now. Managed to find one in pretty good quality, and I repaired it. And it takes your temperature down by 10 degrees. And the iron armor takes your temperature down. Apparently not. That's bullshit. Yeah, they also changed the temperature thing with a lot of the different things. Armor doesn't seem to take your temperature down anymore. It's just your clothes that do. So I have this tank top, and I also have these shorts. Where are the shorts? The shorts take it down by another 10. And you can even wear a skirt. Those boots aren't as good as the ones I got. I'll take those sunglasses because they're better. Scrap the old ones. That one's really bad quality, so might as well just not even bother. I think I've already got a duster, but I may as well repair it. Why? Because it works on my skills. And anytime I can work on my skills, that's a good idea. I've got a pretty decent pistol. I also managed to find a sledgehammer. I believe I found that at the handyman's store, just out of Dyersville. I've found a bunch of wrenches. I have a bunch of flashlights that I keep getting. Got a bow, some arrows, some ammo. I also have a shotgun, but I don't have any more than frickin' one shell because I wasted a bunch of them. Let's see. I only had about 16 when I first got the thing, and then I came across a bear, and I had to shoot the shit out of the bear to kill it. So that blew through a lot of my ammo, pretty much all of it but one shot. Okay, chairs there are gone. I must have already taken them. Rotting flesh is also something that's become important now. You can use the rotting flesh to make fertilizer and stuff or something. I'm not exactly sure. There's, like I said, some items have been made more important, some have been made less important. There's another wrench. Turds, like I said, you use those to make fertilizer. I already looked through these things here, yeah. Yeah. And then there was the fridge, and then in here we've got a pile of trash. Okay. Scrap that. I'm having to squint really hard because my eyes are going bad. Oh. I have brass in there somewhere? I do. Okay. Oh, and that's another cool thing. The glass panes that you can find, you can scrap those as well for just broken glass. I don't have a whole lot of room in my inventory, so I probably shouldn't even bother going upstairs. But maybe I will luck out, and the only stuff I will find will be stuff that will stack with what I've already got. Okay, got a desk here. Ah, some, what are they called? Paper. Vitamins. Vitamins, I eat those as soon as I can because they raise your wellness by a half a point, and you usually find them in pairs, so that's a full point of wellness right there. Pick that up, immediately break down. Okay, we got a door going through here into the bathroom, and in the toilet. More bottles. They also rebalanced how many items you can, of the same type, you can stack. Empty bottles can be stacked pretty damn high now. I think I've got a better pair of overalls, plus I don't really like them that much, so I'm gonna take that, and we can scrap the painting. Got a ladder going up to the attic, which is cool. We'll get to that in a second. Some arrowheads. Can always use those to make arrows, or I think you can also use those to make crossbow bolts. Oh, crap. There, those will stack with what I already got. No bookshelves, but we've got another pile of garbage. Oh, and this is one that I had before. Break down the brass. So here's the thing. Once again, they have not yet added the traders yet. So the casino tokens may be worthless. As far as leaving them as casino tokens. You get some value out of them. You can scrap them for brass. But, I don't know. I've got a bunch of casino tokens anyways. Oh, another pair of sunglasses. Yeah, and then it refreshes. I was already up here. You can still only stack 5 bandages, which kind of sucks. More bottles. The bandages. Well, I'll have to come back for those. Okay, so let's head back to the hospital and drop shit off. And we're just right across the street here, so it ain't far. They've also made the game darker, as it's probably pretty obvious. I've even had to turn up the brightness of the game to make it easier for me to see. And I have my mining helmet light on too, so yeah. Made it much easier in those ladder tunnels. I have not yet filled in the gaps here. I have, however, filled in the ones in the roof. As you probably know, those were skylights that were, again, most of these glass, wooden framed window panes. And I also realized I was a complete idiot the last time I did that. You see, you'll probably remember the story. I believe I told it in one of the previous videos. When I originally filled those skylights in the first time, I had built a scaffolding out of wooden frames all the way from the bottom all the way up to here. And I had built it around. I didn't even bother filling in the damn floors, which is probably what I should have done. It would have made things a lot easier. But I had this big, huge goddamn scaffolding going up here so I could do the shit from the bottom. Well, again, I realized how stupid I was, and I'm like, why didn't I just do it from the top? And that's what I did. I went up the stairs. I went up the other stairs. Okay, stupid thing. Here we go. I jumped down from here, and I just did it all from the top. Knocked out all the glass panes and the whatever the fuck. Put in my frames and filled them in, and I did it all from the top. I cannot believe I didn't think to do that the first time. I felt so damn dumb. I went through all that trouble putting up all these stupid things, breaking my damn leg 2 or 3 times, falling from the damn scaffolding. I really cannot believe how stupid I was with that. Okay, we got some glass, and we got some brass. Turn that on. Right. I've got some wood. I've got some empty bottles. Where the fuck are they? Oh, there they go. Yeah. I've got some clothing items. I've got cloth. I've got leather. I got a trench coat. Yeah, which is better than the one that I had before. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I've got a skirt, although I don't think I'm ever going to wear it. Some other clothes. I've got football helmets, spare mining helmet. I've also got some animal hide. Had to get that to make the bellows for my forge. Well, the one bellow. Okay. Got some other stuff. See how that fires. Okay, well that's gone, so we can put the iron in. They also rebalance that and how quickly the stuff in the forge gets melted down. Schmelted. Just the painkillers. I didn't have anything else. But I've got some water. Oh, and I need to use my campfire here to make some bottled water, because I've got some murky water. So I can do that. Some paper to put away in the filing cabinet. Crafting materials over here for my electronic components, electrical parts, scrap plastics. Where's the mechanical parts? The mechanical parts are there. Let's see. Nitrate powder. That's all that goes in here. Got a couple of food items. Got chili, tuna. I got a pistol. Guess we're just going to stick the spare pistols here. I have a shotgun receiver, which is going to go in the corner one, because I decided to move the shotgun stuff to there. It goes pistol, and then 44 Magnum. Shotgun, and then hunting rifle, sniper rifle, AK-47, and SMG. And then the other three are empty, but one of them's probably going to be auger, one of them's going to be rocket launcher. In fact, this one is rocket launcher. I've already got a rocket launcher parts. I've got a wrench to store, and some arrowheads, and a couple of things that go in the gardening box. More water. I've got tons of water. Tons of water. And the reason for that is because since they fixed the glitch with the water, as I was trying to say something about that earlier. Damn it. Don't drop the shit. They fixed the glitch with the water where using bodies of water to fill your bottles would drain and there'd be these like holes in the water. Alright, where's the wrench? I got the wrenches over here in the toolbox. Yeah, I got a bunch of flashlights. I got a bunch of wrenches. Now this one's in 58. Oh, so it's the last one. There you go. I found a machete somewhere, made a couple of shovels, another shovel. I found one pickaxe. Oh, and then I've got some arrowheads to go in here, and then turds and rotting flesh to go in the gardening box downstairs. That's done. Okay. I already have some parts for the mini bike. I've got some tires, I got a couple of batteries. I managed to find a shopping basket, and I have an engine. And I've got a bunch of gas too, as well as some gas barrels. All I need is the chassis, or the frame, whatever it's called, the handlebars, and the seat. And I have to read the book to unlock the recipes for those. Now, I've been talking about fertilizer. How do you make fertilizer? Well, I believe you have to mix dirt fragments with human turds, and I believe you, well, I know you need the turds. You also need nitrate powder. You can do it in the campfire, but it takes fucking forever. Like, literally, one thing takes like a half hour, and that's real world time. It's ridiculous. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. But, there's a new crafting station. Where's the thing for it? Yeah, here we go. The chemistry station. If you can get yourself a chemistry station, you can make fertilizer there, and it's a lot quicker using that. I don't know how quick yet, obviously, as I haven't gotten that perk or a chemistry station. I need to get my science skill up, and that's it. I need to get my science skill up to 15, and my science skill is at 9, so I'm not far off. What was it? Trap items. That's what I was going to do. I don't really need any traps since I have the zombies turned off, but I'm probably going to end up crafting some anyways. Basically just making spikes. Speaking of spikes, that's another thing they changed. Spikes cost a lot more wood to make now. You need 100 pieces of wood to make one single little spike trap. The different, where you got like 6 or 7 spikes going in different directions. Yeah, 100 pieces of wood. Speaking of wood, they've changed it so you can stack more than 1,000 in a stack. It goes up to 6,000 now. Yeah, I haven't been able to get too much because I've been... yeah, there's my shoddy. I found an SMG. Got a couple of clubs. Got some 44 ammo. 7.62 ammo. Found a spiked club. Yeah. There's nothing in these chests. This one I've got a treasure map. I've basically just been using all the schematics I find, even the ones that I've already used before, because they get your skills to go up. So, yeah, I spent most of last night getting the floors and these pillars and everything upgraded to wood because I was trying to improve my construction tools skill. Yeah, just trying to level up. Okay, so we cleared out the inventory for the most part, although I probably don't need to carry all of this stuff since I'm just scavenging. Now let's check in on the crops. Nope, they still haven't fully grown yet. Or at least grown with fruit. None of these are up yet. I got some blueberries, I got some potatoes, and I got a couple of aloe vera plants. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go back to scavenging here. I was on the second house, I believe. And there was still some stuff. Yeah, because that one, the front door is still closed. I haven't torn it down yet. This one's open. Right, the one with the TVs that or the TV that I haven't been able to take down. Okay. I think it was just the stuff up in the attic that I hadn't yet gotten. Don't want to waste anybody's time looking at old shit. Yeah, up in here. There was... Right, the first aid bandages. Nothing in there. Stuff out of that. There's nothing in that. I'll probably come back for the bed later, because it ain't a big deal right now. I think I had gone through and got everything in here. Yeah. Okay. So then back out the front. And it's about daybreak. Ooh. Want to make sure I get as much paper as possible because I know that the recipe for shotgun shells calls for paper. And I always like to clean up those little things because they just make noise. Plus you get stuff out of them, so. Take out the couches, stupid paintings, that thing. Okay, so let's see. That bandana is better than the bandana I got. Oh, it's a brown one. Oh, and mine's better anyways for some reason. And now it's not. Okay, so equip the brown one because it's better quality. Duster. The helmet. They have added it so that you can make a mining helmet using a football helmet. You need a few other parts. But yeah, they have added that now. So that's nifty. Oh, yeah, your axes don't break anymore either. Haven't been able to show you that because it hasn't happened yet. But it's getting close. This axe is about to run out of its thing. The axes don't break. They're treated like the other tools, and it'll come up and say, this item needs to be repaired or is missing parts before you can use it. And usually when that happens, I just scrap the damn thing. Because I always carry 2 or 3 spares. Plus, crafting more of them gets your skill in crafting them up. So, it's also smarter to do it that way. And yes, with the workbench that I have, you can actually combine items of the same type to make them better. And that's a nifty little thing. But it does kind of waste materials. So, I haven't been doing it yet. And doing it that way won't increase your skill in crafting them. So, it's actually smarter to just continue crafting them. Yeah, see, item needs repairs or is missing parts. I take it, I scrap it, I equip a fresh one. Bada bing. Got a duffel bag, another flashlight, a couple of cans, another shotgun receiver, that's cool. Dead guy. Some ammo. Oh, okay, so some shotgun ammo. That's cool. Arrows, pistol ammo, I think. Okay, come on. Give me the big bucks, no whammies. Give me the book I want. Not a goddamn thing. Well, fuck. I've already gone through a couple of lines of houses over on the other side of the little town. And I found a couple of bookcases, and they all came up with not having the book that I'm looking for, so I'm just like, fuck it then. Let's move on. More mail, more paper. Okay. Shotgun shells, that's cool. Of course, you can still, mount flashlights onto your guns, so it's good to have flashlights just so you can mount them to your guns. The pistol I have has one. The shotgun I have, I believe, has one mounted on it. not been in the front half of this house yet. Okay, didn't mean to hit the floor part. I think that was another skirt. Backpack. Nothing but a freaking brown hoodie in it. Yeah, that's a brown hoodie. Scrap it. Scrap that. Brown skirt. Scrap that. The skirts, just like a pair of shorts, will cool you down. So they're kind of useful in that regard. I'm gonna have to come back here and wrench the fuck out of these things. Yeah, like I said, when I came through here, I went in through the back doors just to go right into the kitchen so I could loot for food. Because in the early going, I was really strapped for food. Did not have any food. It was really dire there for a good couple of days in-game. And then I finally got some. I managed to find some seeds, so I was able to start growing some stuff. Okay. And now I've got myself a nice little farm garden going, whatever you want to call it. And my garden's getting better all the time, which is cool. Yeah, you'll notice that fog that's coming in, that's because of the rain. They've added some weather effects to the game, or more weather effects at least. Okay. Scrap the brass, the chair, the goggles, cans. I haven't even broken this place open yet. Yeah, like I said, I've been kind of slacking on going through and opening all these houses up completely, so you'll have to forgive me for that. More murky water, feathers and glue. Break this place open. Fuck, there was something I was mentioning a minute ago, and it was going to segue into something else that I can't remember now. I've been trying to come up with some ideas for this game that I hope that they are going to implement in future updates, although after looking at some of the stuff that they have updated with for the PC version, the PC version is Alpha 16 right now, and the console versions, I believe, were just upgraded with Alpha 14 content, as well as, I believe, a little bit from Alpha 15. I think that's what I heard. And a couple of the ideas that I had for them, they have already started to implement for the PC version. Oh, there's a couple of revolver parts. That's going to be helpful because I could really use a revolver. Because another thing in the game that they have changed is the zombie dogs. They are brutal now. And apparently, if you have a good revolver, one shot to the head should finish them off. Okay, what can I scrap, if anything? I say the football helmet. Fuck the football helmet. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Here. I've got a couple of... Do I have any empty? I got some empty bottles. No! No! Damn it! I did that again. There's an idea. A confirmation. Are you sure you want to scrap these bottles of water? It should not just let you scrap things like that. Damn it. Do not scrap. Drink, you stupid fuck. God damn it. I'm almost out of food, too. Well, hunger. I believe I've looted this place, so... Oh, let's just run back. Oh. I'm so used to hitting right on the D-pad to scrap so many things. So when I go to fucking eat something, I just kind of accidentally hit right. I've done that before. It sucks. Been eating yucca fruit since I don't have a whole lot of other food yet. Okay, so put the glass in. We put the lead in. Wood. Cloth. Leather. Oops, I have some stones I should have put away. Alright, the 3 stones from scrapping my old axe. Found first aid bandages. That's it for that. Some good crafting parts. Pipes. Glue. Scrap plastics. I got the revolver pieces, a grip, and a cylinder. Shotgun parts there. Those are all the weapon parts that I've got. But I've got paper. I got some cotton from destroying that bed. Iron. Brass. Make some more bottled water. There's the airdrop. Got some steel arrows. Shotgun shells. Bit of food. Arrow or feathers. That's gonna take a little bit. Haven't been doing a whole lot of mining yet, so I don't have a whole lot of coal or nitrate powder. Although I have found a couple of surface deposits of those. And we got the cotton and the turds to go in the gardening box. Yes. Cotton, turds. I could probably show you how to make the fertilizer in the campfire and show you just how excruciatingly fucking long it is. Dirt fragments, turds, and that's it, I think, with also the nitrate powder. And I don't think there is any recipe that you have to learn. You just know it from the beginning. Which is good, because if I had to learn a goddamn recipe for that, it would suck. And that's already done. Yeah, the little iron bits now, they take exactly a second for each piece to be smelted in the forge. So for however many pieces of iron that you have, it'll take that many seconds for it to all get smelted. Fertilizer. Turds, nitrate powder, and dirt fragments. You need 2 turds, 15 nitrate powder, and 3 dirt fragments. And it takes 22 minutes and 46 seconds for one. For one. You try to do more than one? I did like 8, and it was taking somewhere over like 200 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Ridiculous. I'd make some right now, but I don't really feel like it. I can only make 2, and it's going to take over 45 minutes. Jesus Christ. So I could go ahead, I guess. I'm just going to take the nitrate powder downstairs because I figure I may as well. Yeah. There. So that's going to go... Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely a tip I would give to anybody if you're like I am and you see the hospital in Dyersville is a pretty cool place to stay. Fill in these shafts, 1 extra block, because by default it only goes to this block. 1 extra block, you leave 1 block going down the shaft. You fill in these other blocks all the way down, and then always make sure you do not put the bottom rung of the ladder. You have to leave that. And then you also fill in this top part here, because there was, I think it's 2 spaces where it goes to the roof. You want to make it even with the door, so that way it's easier to get out. And I have that on both of the shafts, the one on either side. Yeah, it's over here too. Yeah, and the ladder should go all the way up. It's all good. But yeah, that's a big tip for me if you like being in this place. Also, just for support, make sure you upgrade these pillars as well as you can. If you have the metal, if you have the concrete, do them all the way up in concrete. I had mine in concrete in the first game that I had. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm still very early in the game. I don't have the concrete mixing thing, so I can't do that stuff yet. I don't have a whole lot of stone either, so making concrete is going to be a pain in the ass unless I go out and harvest a shitload, and that's going to take some time. Like I said, see, I got 614 stone. That's it. I've used a lot just making tools. Yeah, it's... Yeah, okay. My starting torch. Everything else is emptied out. There are still some rooms in this hospital that I haven't busted it back into yet, because I just didn't want to break my axes to bust these metal doors down. It's one of the reasons why this metal door that's over here, I haven't bothered to break it down, because it's unlocked. I can open it, you know. I can open it, I can come out here, it's all good. Yeah. Forgot to do that one. Yeah. There's another tip. When you're upgrading blocks in your base, use better tools. The regular stone axe, it'll take 4 hits to upgrade any block once. With a wrench, it'll take 2. If you get a claw hammer, it'll take 1. And there's also a nail gun you can get, which also only takes 1. But I don't know why people would need anything better than the claw hammer when it already does one. I don't know. Okay, I have an airdrop to go get. So let me go snag that real quick, and that'll be the last thing that I do for this video. Aha! Stuff has grown. Yes, you can see all the ears of corn. 5 ears of corn. 5, 5, 3. Yeah, some of these are fertilized and some of them aren't. So the ones that are fertilized are doing 5. The ones that aren't are only doing 3 because they're still tilled. So, yeah. Oh, potatoes have come in. Those are not fertilized, so I'm only getting 2 of those. And the blueberries have yet to come up fully. The aloe vera are at 2. I'll just leave those for right now. Let's go after this airdrop. Let me check the map here. Okay, it's not even all that far out. Okay, cool. Yeah. Still have all this stuff. This dumpster is still here. I haven't, Alright, this is a dumpster. I don't know what the hell this thing is. Oops, and I missed my jump. But there's some lootable. Motherfucker, get the hell on top of that. Oh, for fuck's sake, you tool. Jump. By the way, developers, end this shit. When I try to jump up onto a ledge, I should not get held up by the damn ledge itself when I try to jump. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you got sports bags, you got some garbage, more garbage piles, and this, it has stone and sand, but if you destroy all of it, you'll destroy all the lootable things, so I kind of want to leave it there. Whatever, though. The only bad thing about Dyersville is that you don't really come across too many animals anywhere near the town. I guess the animals are smart enough to stay the hell away from civilization. So you kind of have to venture out into the wilderness a bit to find any animals. Out towards the snow area, I found a couple. Out in the desert, I found some. Here's our crate. What do we got? Enforcer magazine, which teaches you how to make the 44 Magnum, which I already have. Iron armor, which I already have. Sniper rifle receiver, and a rocket launcher schematic, which I already have. So that was pretty pointless. One thing I'm hoping that they add in future updates of the game is stealth or sneaking as a skill that you can improve, because that would greatly aid in hunting animals, because if they can't detect you, they don't know to run away from you, which is the problem. Deers especially will jump around and move very quickly, and it's a pain in the ass to try and shoot them. So, yeah. Well, yeah. So I have basically started over again. Third world I've had to make, but that's okay. Trees are growing up, I should harvest them. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video. Nobody came in, that's okay though. One thing I wanted to mention is I finally started a Facebook page for myself. My YouTube channel, so anybody who sees this, the link is in the channel, the About section. There's a Facebook link. It'll take you to the page. I do not have an avatar picture or a header picture, background picture, whatever the hell it is. So the avatar is just a J, and the background picture is blank. So I'm working on getting that fixed, though. Yeah. But yeah, like the page. I'm going to be using it to notify all my followers when I'm going to be doing streams and when I'm going to be uploading other videos and all that other good stuff. So as the channel grows, I'll be able to keep everybody informed of everything. So yeah, like the page, share it with your friends, anybody else who you think might like the stuff. I'm going to get to harvesting this corn and replanting everything so we can get more growing. Corn, potatoes, all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Join us next time for more 7 Days to Die, as well as other great games that I'll be playing. I've gotten a couple of new games that I'll be playing, stuff I've been talking about for a while, stuff that I maybe just recently became aware of or interested in. But there's going to be some more new games for the channel soon. Hopefully you guys will like that stuff. I'm hopefully going to like that stuff as well. I'm hoping to get back to some of my PC games. Well, I'm going to get back to them at some point. I just don't know when. As I've said before, since moving into this new apartment, my computer has not been able to connect to the internet because it's upstairs. I need to get it moved down here into this room so I can connect it to the internet. When I finally get that done, it'll get connected to the internet and I can go back to doing my PC games. Torchlight and more Rigs of Rods stuff, as well as the different MMOs that I have. I'll be trying to get back into those, see if I can do some cool stuff there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Join me next time for more, and we will be seeing you later. So thank you, and good night.